So yes, we're solving systems. And this is still elimination, okay? We're still going to solve by elimination. If you remember when we solve systems by elimination, what did I do in order to solve a system with elimination? Well, you had to line them up, right? And then one of those columns was going to eliminate so that I could do what? Solve the other one, right? So if my x is eliminated, then I combined all of my y's, and I can solve for my y, and then in turn use that to do what? Go back and solve for x. Remember doing that?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do here, okay, we're going to have to my handwriting is horrible this morning. What does rearrange mean? What does it mean? If I rearrange the seating charts, what did I do?
Move around.
I move stuff around. Do you guys agree? Okay. So we want to look at, our equations want to look like what we're calling in standard form, okay? And that means we have an x value plus or minus a y value equals, okay, this is basically called ax plus by equals c, okay? In other words, we're going to have an x value first, we're going to have a y value second, and this c is by itself. Why? Because it doesn't have what attached to it.
Plus B.
Doesn't have a what?
Variable.
A variable. Okay, this is a constant. That means it's just a number, right? Okay, so let's start with, if I had something like this, 2 plus 5y equals 7x. Okay, just this equation, what is keeping that from being in this form? What needs to be where?
The 7x needs to be in place of 2. They need to
All right.
switch.
So the only one of these terms that's okay is which one?
5y.
This plus 5y. You guys understand that? So I need to move this to where? Over there. And this needs to move where?
Over.
Here. Now, is it as easy as just moving it? Can I just move it places?
Now you have to switch the sign.
If I jump over an equal sign, I can't just move it, right? So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking this and putting it over here, okay? Right? So now I have a negative 7x plus 2 plus 5y. What's left over here?
Nothing.
Nothing. So I can put a 0 there if I want to, okay? But I'm closer to these being in standard form, aren't they? ax plus by equals c. Am I closer to that happening?
Yes.
Yes. What do I still need to do so that that is in standard form? I need to get rid of this positive 2. And how do I get rid of a positive 2? I subtract 2 and I subtract 2 over here. Then I've got negative 7x. This is gone, plus 5y equals, and what's 0 minus 2?
-2.
Negative 2. Okay. Do I now have my x in the first column?
Wait, isn't the 5y negative?
Because it's already over here. Okay, do I have my x's in my first column? Do I have my y's in the second column? And do I have my constants in the other column? In other words, did I put this into standard form?
Yes.
I did, right? Okay, so I'm good. Okay, you kind of understand what we did there?
Yes.
We put it into standard form. Okay, so let's take a look. If I have a problem like this, oh, sorry, wrong one. Yeah, you don't want to do that. There we go. I got a problem like this. Okay, I need to rearrange these equations so that they are both in standard form. Okay, because once they're in standard form, I'm going to be able to solve them by elimination. Okay, now, you saw what we did. I don't expect you to go through all those steps. You can do that in your head. Okay, think about this. I have the x where it needs to be, right? This x. I need this 6y to be over there. What would I have to do to get that 6y over there?
You have to subtract 6.
I would have to subtract 6y. So basically, this is going to be what? 2x what? Minus 6y equals what?
-16.
Negative 16. Now, if you choose, then this is okay if you do. If you choose to show all these steps, okay, I'm okay with that. Minus 6y, that leaves me with 2x minus 6y equals, because those cancel, negative 16. Are those the same thing? Yes, they are, okay?
So do you just have to put the numbers in that?
You can, but remember, if it goes, If it's going to the other side of the equal sign, it's going to change the sign.
Okay.
Okay? So basically, am I good with this one now? Am I good?
Yes.
Okay. So now I need to get this one into standard form. Well, which one of those is in the right spot?
The 6 and, well, the negative 3x needs to
The negative 3x is in the right spot. Okay? So I'm going to do this. Now this 6y has got to go where?
other side.
It's got to go over here, doesn't it? Well, what can I do here? If I move this to the other side, what's it going to be?
Minus 6y.
A negative 6y equals, now this 6, what kind of 6 is this? Positive, it's got to go where? On the other side. So what does that mean?
It's a negative 6.
Okay, good. Now, before we go any further, does everybody understand what we did?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if I'm going to eliminate this, what has to happen so that I can eliminate this?
You have to change the sign of one of them.
Okay. Do these have the same coefficient?
No.
Do these have the same coefficient?
Yes.
Yeah. But I need this one of these to be a what?
Positive.
Do you guys remember how to make it a positive so that I can eliminate it? One person remembers?
You have to times
What do I do, Brock?
You turn everything else into.
Change the sign of everything, right? So this negative 3x becomes what?
positive.
A 3x. This negative 6y becomes a what?
Positive.
Positive 6y. And this 6, negative 6 becomes a what?
Positive.
Positive 6. So these are eliminated. I mean, they're gone. So now I can combine stuff. Can I combine? Remember, separate your columns. Can I combine this 2x and 3x?
Yes.
What does that give me? 5x. What happens to these? They what? What they don't this they're eliminated, right? Okay. And what is negative 16 plus 6?
Negative 10.
Negative 10. Can I solve for my x now?
Yes.
Divide each side by
5.
5. Very good. And what does x equal?
Negative 2.
Negative 2. Do I have half my answer?
Yes.
I do. And once I have half my answer, it gets easy because all I have to do is what? Plug it in, right? So if I plug it in for my x, which one do you want to plug it into? The top one? Okay. Does it matter? Doesn't matter. Okay. Jacob said top. Let's do top. Okay. So if I do 2 instead of x, I'm going to have what?
2 times negative.
Negative 2 equals negative 16 plus 6y. What's 2 times negative 2? Negative 4 equals negative 16 plus 6y. Is this now a two-step equation? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to add 16 here. I'm going to add 16 here. Okay, I have 6y left. What's negative 4 plus 16? 12. Can I divide each side by 6?
Yep.
And what do I get if I divide each side by 6?
Y equals 2.
Y equals 2. Okay? Do you see how we did that problem? Okay? Not that difficult, right? Okay, here's what I want you to do. With your partner, if you have a partner, if not, just do it on your own. On that whiteboard, I want you to do the same thing on this one. Now, sometimes when you rearrange them, they may already be able to cancel. You may not have to change the sign, okay? All right, let's see if you try this with the person next to you. Let's see how you do.
Can I erase this out?
Yeah.
That was the example, wasn't it?
When you get an answer, raise your hand for me.
I'm just gonna put down this 2. So I know.
Wait, I was so on the X's are already kind of in formation or what? No. So do you just
But it's not in standard form.
oh, so you just like besides it's on the right side of it. Yeah, the X is in the right spot.
Where are you going from?
Okay, how many of your first equation looks like this? Okay. And now I'm going to have
Oh, wow, that was cool.
okay, how many of yours look like this? Okay, are these both in standard form? Do I have x, y, and then my constant?
Yes.
Yes. Does anything cancel?
Nope.
Does anything cancel?
Wait.
Okay. 4y plus 5y gives me what? 9y. And what's 4 minus 4? 0. Divide each side by 9. What does y equal?
0. Oh, that's easy.
Okay. Can I plug it in to find my x?
Yeah.
Let's do this one. So 4 equals negative x minus 5 times 0. 4 equals negative x minus 0. 4 equals negative x. Can I leave my x negative?
No.
I have to make it positive, so what happens to my 4?
It turns negative.
Turns negative. So this is negative 4, 0. Okay, did anybody get it?
Wait, so why did you do that? What did we do?
Because when you have a variable by itself, you can't leave it as a negative x. Okay? It has to be x by itself. Okay. Are we a little clearer?
No.
Okay, try this one. Same thing. Do this one. Do this one.